Hi people, walking the Malvern Hills, filming on my new phone, iPhone X, iPhone 10, 256 gigs. Woman in the phone shop says it was cheap, it was a good deal, she said. £319 I think on Amazon refurbished. And I was thinking not to buy it, but it was like, and I got it and I was like, whoa, it looks immaculate. It looks as good as when you buy it from the shop. I thought, blimey heck. So, I'm walking the Malvern Hills as you can see, and it's raining. I wanted to do a video today about how I feel, because I recently met with a guy in Burton-upon-Trent. He's slightly younger than me, only by 1 year. He's 40, I'm 41. He came across as really nice, so I let my guard down. That was a bit of a mistake. Okay, so let's think. Who is the most dominant partner I've ever had? Oof, that's a tough one, isn't it? Depends what you mean by dominant. What do you mean disturbed? If I was to say, that's clear, isn't it? If I was to say disturbed, I think it would be Lee. If I was to say dominant, I think it would be Jay. But this guy, at the end of the day, I lived for 7 years and possibly more with someone with, what's it called? Schizophrenia. So for me, being in a really, okay, basically Ian's dumped me. Right, the problem is, for me, being in a really sweet, caring, kind relationship is like, I struggled a lot, and I mean a lot, I struggled. He was ringing me all the time, texting me, yeah. So, this guy I met in Burton-upon-Trent is completely the opposite. I met him on Scout, but he's also on Recon, which is a master slave kind of thing. And I thought, oh yeah, he seems nice. I'm out of breath. Oh good, the rain stopped. So I thought, he seems nice. The more close I'm getting to him, the more scared I feel, to be honest. That's why I'm doing this video, to sort of talk it through with my counsellors, YouTube, my subscribers, who are also my what do you call it? I was about to say physiotherapist now. Psychologist, psychoanalysts, psychiatrists, my YouTube subscribers, and whoever watches this videos. So this guy, he seemed really nice, was chatting and everything. He was talking about he was saying something about, I think he put me at ease straight away, because he was talking about whether it'd be safe because he didn't know me and stuff. And I says to him, if you want, you can have my phone on my bank card, and then you'll know I'll be safe with you. And he says, oh no, it's okay. I don't know, maybe he was testing me. Looking back, I didn't see it at the time, but maybe he was testing how submissive I am. So got into his flat. Oh gosh. Right. Okay. I don't want any of my family watching this video. And strictly over 18s. So we got back to his flat. He told me to strip. No, he stripped. No, he stripped. Who stripped first? I'm not sure, but he told me to strip. So I stripped, he stripped, and I sort of sat on his sofa feeling really awkward for a while, for about maybe a couple of minutes or whatever, until I don't know, there's people coming. Cheers. So yeah, so what was I saying? So I sat there for a few minutes feeling uncomfortable, and all of a sudden he just, out of nowhere, he just grabbed my head, shoved it on his cock. Next minute I know, I'm on all fours, sucking his toes. Thinking to myself that his toes smell. But by this point, I knew my place by this point, so obviously I didn't say nothing to him. Because at this point I knew my place. And he was like, so I have to do this walking because I have in the past been diagnosed with pre-diabetes, because I used to have a chocolate addiction, so I have to do exercise to survive, basically, and I know that. So I know I have to do it. So yeah, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, he pushed me down to. Hang on, my laces come under. My finger's gone all wet. So he pushed me down to my. Yeah, so I'm sucking his toes. Then he grabs me, shoves me on the floor, holds me down to the floor, spreads my legs and fucks me. No, I sucked his cock, didn't I? That's right, yeah, I sucked his cock. He told me beforehand he wasn't going to use lube. It's a good job I've been using butt plugs lately, because that was still quite painful. His cock is like about 10 inches or something like that. His cock was long, and he was tall as well. He was like 6'3", 6'2", and skinny as well. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that, let's put it like that. I just wasn't expecting anything like that, especially being with Ian the last month or two. I wasn't expecting anything like that. It was just completely like, I was like, whoa. But oh gosh. So yeah, it's important to explore life, isn't it, at the end of the day? You know, you can say this about me or that about me or whatever. And I know I'm not perfect in any respect, in any, in any aspect. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like I want to explore life before I get too old to explore life. So yeah, I mean, I'm 41, so yeah, it was exciting. Yeah, I went to. It was scary. It was like getting on a roller coaster. You know, you get to the fun fair and you go on the roller coaster. You get to the biggest one there, and you've got all these butterflies in your stomach, nerves. It's the same thing. I had a voice tell me not to go meet, tell me it would be dangerous, but I just ignored the voice. And now I know what the voice meant, because he told me a few things which I hadn't heard before. For instance, he told me he used to keep his last partner's bank cards. He used to keep his phone. And I was like really shocked. I'm gonna watch the battery on this phone. I was like really shocked. I thought, but I didn't say anything. I let him do all the talking after that, because after he'd fucked me, basically he pulled me. He put my face back on his cock. I said, "Can I get a few minutes?" And I just rushed to the toilet because I felt a bit anxious, like panicky. So I went in there I didn't need the loo, and then I come back out, and then he was just sat down, just talking normally. And it's like he just switched like that, really, really fast. 1 minute he was talking. I must admit, I haven't really been around people like that for a long time now, to be honest. I mean, the only two people I can think of who are like that are both on strong medication. And the two people I can think of is Luke and Lee. If them two are not on medication, then definitely they can switch really, really fast. really, really fast. But yeah, this guy, I did think afterwards that he got psychosis or something. But I didn't say anything. I let him do all the talking. I just said yes, 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 to every single thing he said to me. I don't know what he said to me, but I just kept saying yes, yes, yes. But for me, and I don't want to diss people, because this person I'm still good friends with, but for me, I was with someone like that for 7 years. So for me, that is my comfort zone. That is where I feel comfortable. You just switch, you just shut down, you just switch off, and you just agree with everything they say. But is it a fantasy or real life? It's hard to say, because he wants a boyfriend and I want another partner, maybe, possibly, yes. Well, I don't know. I've had so many. But he wants me to be a pup, so get pup gear from like Clone Zone or something like that. I says I'll have a look. I mean, he hasn't ordered me to buy all of it. He just said just buy one thing to start off with and then see how you get on. So he wants me to buy the hood, which goes over the back of my head or covers my face. You must have, I mean, maybe not straight people, but gay people must have seen it at the Pride. Oh God, I've disappeared into the clouds, look. You see that, isn't it? The land's disappeared. That's what I like about the Malvern Hills, you can sort of disappear into the clouds. You can't in the Licky Hills. The Malvern Hills is another 500 feet higher than the Licky Hills. So yeah. God blimey. I sound like a Black Country person. Well, Ian lived near Black Country, but that's probably where I'm picking up from. So he's basically, I rang him up yesterday, Ian, and my dad's in hospital and I was telling him about it. He just talked completely over me, wasn't interested at all. So that's why I've ignored his phone call last night. And then he sent me a funny message saying he thinks we should go our own ways. I was telling my sister, she was like, well, you wasn't that attracted to him anyway, was you? I was like, no, not really. This guy in Burn-upon-Trent, him, yes, could definitely be attracted to him. Because dominant kind of guys, tall is another bonus, big cock is another bonus, sorry. Yeah, so yeah. Oh God, I nearly fell over then. Might as well get to the top. I don't know if I'm going to miss my bus coming all the way up here. It's like gone 6 now. Because of his work hours, I don't really chat to him until like 3 in the morning. Because he works, I think he starts work at 6 or something and then finishes at something like 12 or something like that. I don't know. But I know he's up like 3-4 in the morning. So, and then we start chatting and stuff. His last partner, he kept the bank cards of his last partner. I was like, whoa, okay. And his phone and everything. And they were together for 11 months. He's half Irish. I've got a lot of Irish in me. So yeah. He's got a bus pass, but he didn't tell me what. He didn't say what he had. what his condition was or whatever. I couldn't see nothing anyway. You can get them for mild. You can get them for mild conditions now, I think, anyway. So yeah. So he's. I don't know. My head's all over the place. I don't want to say yes and no. I says yes to him, but that doesn't mean I mean yes 100%, because obviously it's a big decision. I do put stupid things to people, and then I think after why did I put that? For instance, I said move in with me, and you won't have to. You can have my money. You won't have to think about money. I said that to him. And I was expecting him to put something nice back or whatever, and he just put I know that. So, gosh, what am I getting myself in for this time? So this guy, I would say, is definitely more dominant than Jay. I felt scared, if I'm being 100% honest. I felt the whole time I was in there, I felt scared. When he started talking to me, I relaxed a little bit, but not completely. I kept biting my finger. I don't know why I always do that when I'm nervous. I keep biting my finger. Dear. No, we're definitely in the clouds now. Who's we? There's only me here. Okay, me and YouTube. I don't know how it would work though if you live with me, because I do all these adventurous things and not many people want to do these kind of things. I was surprised how fast I was walking. When I started, I was marching up the Malvern Hills. I'm slowing down a little bit now, but I was marching up there before. It's probably because I run a lot on the treadmill in the gym. So. Need to keep myself healthy. I have to stay healthy. You know what really drives me to exercise, I think? Not just a doctor telling me I have pre-diabetes. My dad's condition. When I was young, when I was a child, I always had a fear of dying young. I think that's why I push myself so hard when it comes to exercise. And I see people older than me doing these kind of things. There's a woman in Whichpole that cycles all over the place, and she must be at least 60. She always chats to me. She was like, oh, what happened to your partner? I haven't seen him in ages. And I was like, oh, we split up. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. She catches the bus. She's got glasses on. Wears old-fashioned clothes. But I marvel at how she can do all that cycling and running around at her age. Like, you know, she's at least 60 easily. Definitely in the clouds now, can you see? Definitely in the clouds. Can't see fuck all. And I wouldn't do this except I know the way. If it was anywhere else, any other mountains, anywhere else in the country, I wouldn't do it, because this would make me seriously panic. But I've done this so many times that I know. I've even done it in snow. That's really difficult, that is, because your feet start freezing up. Oh God, I'm not really keen on this kind of. I vanished. Way down there. Look at that, there's nothing. Zero visibility in every direction. I said to hit this guy, but when he messaged him earlier, I said, if I got with you, you wouldn't be danger. And he was when I was around his flat, he's battered some subs in the past. And I thought, oh my god. Yeah. I'm not sure it'll work. I think as long as I agree with him, I think it'll work. That's how it usually works. It almost reminds me of an Elizabethan marriage or an Elizabethan relationship where I can't miss. I can see a bit of that now. Elizabethan marriage years ago. The woman was completely submissive to the man. Although he's feminine as well. He's feminine. She says to me. Exciting, but where is it going to lead? Probably to me having a breakdown again or whatever. I've had a few over the years, a few breakdowns. I'm on YouTube now. It's where you feel like you can't be indoors for more, you can't sit down for more than 2 seconds. I've seen it in it. He would never sit down for more than a few minutes. It's what's it called? Post-traumatic stress disorder. So it doesn't help that the brain is a great deal. Going really slow. Eating them is going to be like, I don't know. How am I going to get down here? Oh god, it's a bit like a ravine, isn't it? Let me just sort my laces out a minute. So this guy. I don't want to say anything bad about people, I really don't, but this guy reminded me of Lee back in the day. Not that he looks as young as Lee did back in the day, but he's tall, skinny. When Lee's on medication, he's so this guy maybe something like that, I don't know. Psychosis, schizophrenia, who knows, it's hard to say. The mind is a difficult thing to work out. But what I'm trying to say is that from my point of view, I felt like alive, should we put it like that? I felt alive. A bit like the reason why I'm doing the Malvern Hills, or when I'm doing things, I like to feel alive. I don't like to feel dead, I like to feel alive. So whatever I do, I like it to have some kind of element of danger in it. I mean, this grass is so wet, I could easily fall over and topple down to the bottom of the hill. I mean, easily. But don't say that because it'll tempt fate, but yeah. So yeah, so I'm taking it slowly. The ravens are following me. Oh, God, ravens are a symbol of death. I don't want death, thank you very much. But you know what? I don't know. I'm hoping he can be a nice person. You know what I mean? I always have this notion in my head that I can change a person. When I go into a relationship, I always feel like I can meet someone and I can make them into more of a, what's the word? Like they're a bit lost. They tend to be a bit lost when they meet me. A lot of my ex-partners are a bit lost. I don't mean lost as in physically lost. I mean mentally a bit lost. And I feel like I can bring out the best in them, kind of thing, or the best. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. I feel like I'm doing it from a God point of view. Well, I'm not God by any stretch of imagination, but I feel like when I'm with a partner, I feel like I can bring out the best in them, or I can try to bring out the best in them. And that's why you see me getting with so many different partners. It's not that... It's because I always feel like I want to bring out the best in that person. I want to help that person and bring out the best in them. I know it comes across sometimes like, is he just a slut? But the thing is, I feel like I can bring out the best in that person, or try to bring out the best in that person. And that's why, oh God, 26 minutes already. I better save my phone battery. Alright then, peace, love and blessings everyone. Peace, love and blessings, peace, love and blessings.